Hey guys, it's Petunia Gal, and I am back with Haley.
Hi, that's me. Hi.
and, and we are back in Exoria. And or is it Exoria? I
Is it
don't know.
Exoria? Oh,
So
I
let's get to
I
it.
have to show you something real quick.
Okay, okay.
Do you notice
Wait, where
any
are you?
right here? Do you notice
Oh,
anything
there you go.
different?
I, that's, I do. I like it.
Hold on.
It's a little puppy dog.
I gotta show. I can show. There it is. I got new
Okay.
skin. I got new skin. Thank you, Rhino.
So didn't he do stuff with your? Yeah, he did some with your eyes and
Well, my eyes
mouth,
were
right?
already brown. I already changed those. Maybe he
Yeah,
fixed them so I'm not cross-eyed anymore. He
maybe.
lowered my pants. They're not quite full pants yet.
Lower
I'm
my
showing all kind of ankle. Sorry.
Oh
But
man,
I got that's yin yang. That's yin yang on the back.
I
And
know
ankle.
it's
Okay.
cute.
So yeah, I just want to show
All
that off.
right, so what do we want to do? Do we want to start outside over here? Can we dig down?
Well, wait, let's go over that. Okay. Because we set this up
Wait,
last.
why do we have blue? What bees do you have in
Don't worry
there?
about it. Don't worry about that. It's also a little dangerous, so be careful.
Yeah, I was killed by the stupid ash queens twice.
Yeah, and the hot queens and all those queens. Let me hit F7 real quick here. Okay. So
Or maybe it's the
we
oh
did.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Haley,
Huh?
did you see what's up there?
Okay, sorry. I saw it. I knew because the other one was out there. Okay, so I'm gonna take
It's
these.
so bright
I'm gonna
out
take
here.
these bees
Man.
out real quick because yeah, some of them are dangerous, and we're gonna talk about them here in a second.
Yeah, I
So
don't
we
want
did the pipes last time, but Petunia reminded me of something, and I don't think we talked about this on the episode last time.
Yeah.
So we were
So
trying to set up the.
usually,
Yeah, go ahead.
well, usually you use a wrench on pipes, and I was like, there's no wrenches in here to use.
Not on the BC transport because we were having.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this: we were having the issue because I was going to set a space in between these apiaries because when you set the two pipes next to each other, they connect. So I kept getting loop de looped all around.
Yeah, I just loop around.
But she remembered something really cool. I don't know where you learned it from, but
I think I was hypnotized. I think
yeah,
either hypnotized or chosen architect.
one the smart people they talk about stuff.
Yeah, the smart people. So the pipe plugs help. You just put it in,
Those
and it
things
doesn't
there.
even take up a
I,
block. So
I just threw some
or
at
does
you.
it? Does it take a block?
Nope, it does not.
Uh,
Well, it only works in between pipes, so it actually does kind of, not really.
yeah. Okay, so you gave me pipe plugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just because you didn't have any. Those are
Thanks.
yeah, those are these things there. So what they're designed
Okay.
to do is what?
Well, it's like when you use a wrench to disable this part of the pipe. This you just put this here, and it works as a, you know, what do you call it? Like a
Stop it.
interrupter
Yeah.
between them.
The only difference is if you use the wrench, it would basically cut it off. The plug does take up a spot, so I can't put
Yeah.
anything in between these. But it worked out
Yeah.
perfectly because now I've got the loop-de-loop going from just in this apiary, and then this loop-de-loop going in this apiary, and the bees don't touch the middle.
Yeah, yeah. So, and can we make this a chest on the side so we can have a double chest up here
Yeah,
or no?
we can do what if you had more
I figured
chest. I,
because when I came in, I took there was only a couple things on the ground here.
Yeah,
I
and
took
that's what
them
Lone
as
Wolf had talked about last time, and I'm gonna read another comment from him that since we're on a server, that with this constantly going, you can have a chance of having lag from extra items on the ground. So I was expecting that, but I wasn't expecting too much. And last time I had put the frames in there. The frames, of course, have all been used, but you can always put extra frames in there. But that goes to a comment that he actually put on. Not this last episode before last, because we're still a little bit ahead. He said, "Yay!" granted, not what I would have done, but he played Regrowth and learned a lot about the pipes and extensions. So he didn't mention the pipe plugs. So hopefully, Lone Wolf, this will teach you something about pipe plugs, and that actually does help. He really mentioned soul frames, which I didn't use any. I used the proven frame, but soul frames apparently lag the server, so I wasn't even planning on using that. So we're good.
Yeah, we're not using that.
Right. But what we are going to do today, we're gonna go kind of back to be happy-ish.
Yeah, this is gonna be bee happy, yay!
Because, well, we're going to talk about bee breeding because I was, some reason in my mind, I was trying to get the Exoria bean.
Yeah, because that's one of the things you need for the quest,
Right.
right?
And I knew, I think when we first started doing this, that I wasn't going to get the Exoria bee. The Exoria bee is made by breeding. So if you want to go into NEI, we'll look up Exoria.
Okay.
And you can choose the queen or whatever you want.
Exoria. I'll pick the queen. Why
Okay.
not?
So you can see under breeding, the Exoria bee comes from the Rune Princess breeding with the fairy drone. Fairies, drones, we got plenty of those. Like,
Yeah, we got plenty of those.
so the Rune Princess is what I was trying to get. So if you click on the Rune Princess, this is going to get back to Be Happy. The Rune Princess
Yeah.
comes from the Fairy Princess, which we have one of those, and the Rock Drone. So I was going to click on
Yeah.
Rock Drone.
Do we not have one of those then?
That was the first one we're going to get. So the Rock Drone,
Okay.
if you click on that and the bee breeding, that comes from the Hot Princess and the Wet Queen. Oh, Wet Drone, sorry.
The wet drone. Yeah.
So that's what I did first. Now, since we don't have the specialty stuff for the genealogy for bee breeding and the industrial craft, we had to do it the old-fashioned way, where I actually took a wet queen and I let her go to her little stuff and give me what did I need? I needed a wet drone. So I got a couple of wet drones, and then I took the hot queen and made it so she turned into a hot princess. Wow, I'm having a hard time going
I
through
know
that.
there's so many peas.
Yeah, and I bred them together, and I finally did get a rock queen. So
Okay.
I think the percentage chance like 40%, was it?
Yeah,
Or 50% of getting a rock queen. So I got that. So we're going to walk through the rest of those today. But so next I need to take the fairy princess, which I got one of those, and I'm going to mix her together with a rock drone. And you're going to see, now when if I put it in this apiary here, the first one, you're going to see it's going to turn into a fairy queen. So I'm going to let her run through, because that's what happened last time. It didn't turn directly into it, but the offspring ended up giving me what I needed. So hopefully this might give me the rune drone. If not, I'll just have to try it again.
Okay.
So that's...
Yeah, and I looked up what I was trying to do.
Yeah, and I got that written down too. So, so we're going to use bees, our knowledge of bees, and Petunia's going to work on, what was that thing you were working on? The flexible?
The flexible, yeah.
Okay, so if you look that up.
I think it's called getting flexible or something like
Yeah,
that.
so the flexible pickaxe, along with all these other ones, requires just the diamond pickaxe, which we should working on getting more diamonds, but we needed to figure out a way to get these tungsten plates.
Yeah, and I think the best thing to do would be bees, because I don't know where else to get tungsten.
Well, we're gonna walk.
Well,
we're gonna walk
we
through
can
what
get
we see, and then for you guys watching in the comment section, tell us what we went wrong.
Yeah, because I mean, we can get the tungsten dust from sieving with the diamond mesh.
Right. Well, I'm gonna back up.
The
I'm gonna
axe.
back up like 3 steps here because I'm going through JEI to make sure I'm not missing anything, because my brain is short.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the plate
so
comes
I was
from.
looking at the bees real quick.
Okay. Well, the plate comes from the tungsten ingot, and to
Yeah.
get the tungsten ingot, we either need tungsten dust, a wolframite ore,
Wolframite.
or the tungsten rocky chunk, or the tungsten chunk. And we went through all of them, and the tungsten rocky chunk requires the wolframite ore.
Wolframite.
And there's no recipe for that, so I click on it all day long.
Yeah, I'm guessing we just find it somewhere, and I'm wondering if it's in the beneath.
Well, have fun. A lot of stuff is in beneath.
I don't want to go there. I just
Well, the tungsten dust is where we ended up going to. And if we click on the tungsten dust, and if we go all the way, just click on the next set of arrows there, because there's options on how to get tungsten dust. You can get it with the void ore miner, which we're not there yet.
yeah.
And then what was the other one? Sky resources from the cauldron, but there's no way that it's telling us how to get crushed stone. I have an idea, but actually, I wonder if there's a sky resource guy. Hang on, I'm gonna change this for a second. I know we talked about it.
So what I found was the coal princess and the rock drone.
Yeah, well, to get those little bitty pieces.
Yeah, but for that we need the rock drone. So
Well, so to get the tungsten. Okay, I'll go back to that because I sidetracked my brain.
yeah, we need the rock
Okay.
princess.
So let me go back here. So we were looking at the, what were they called? The tungsten grains is what 4 of those will make the tungsten dust. And that requires the tungsten comb, which comes from the tungsten bee. So there's 2 bees. There's an invincible bee and there's the tungsten bee. So I looked at the tungsten bee, and the tungsten bee is what comes from the coal and the rock. We have the rock, because we have the rock. I think I have a rock. But the coal one is what we need next. And the coal comes from the rock princess and the ash queen. And I have a rock queen. So if I put her over here, she'll start making, she'll probably give us a princess. But we need to figure out what flowers she needs. And she says it's too hot.
Oh, okay. Well, the invincible one is a common queen and a resilient drone, which I know in Be Happy we had.
Yeah, we don't have any of those. I think we're getting specifically these hot queens and all this stuff from this machine over here. Common we do not have. So
so we're gonna.
Well, here I'm gonna give you the portable analyzer, and I'm gonna give you the rock queen, and you tell me what kind of flower. Oh, maybe she likes this flower. Never mind. She likes the dry stuff. The dead ones. But she's just saying it's too hot, so I don't know.
Do you want that? Do you want that back?
Do I? What?
The analyzer.
Oh no. Sure. I got it.
All right, give it back. So if it's too, let's look at. I'm gonna look at.
Well, that's what. Let me show you how I got the rock drone last time, because I got a rock drone and a rock princess by breeding what was it? The wet one and the hot one is how I got it last time, but you have to watch it. So let me put her over here. So we have I need which one is a wet drone and a hot princess. So we're gonna have to get a hot princess, and those are not fun to get. So here's some hot. So we're gonna take this hot queen.
Yeah, maybe that's what killed me. I don't know.
Yeah, stand back. Stand back.
Yeah, there was something that killed me, and I was like, dang.
So what you're gonna have to do? So this right now, let's see. Why can't you? Okay, she's gonna work. Yeah, run. Run, ow.
I'm running.
Ow. But it actually is a little bit better inside for some reason. I guess because we got a little barrier. Don't stand too close to it, but if you stand right about here-ish, let's say here.
Yeah, because I think one of the times I died was outside, and the other time I died was inside.
Yeah, so if you stand right about here-ish, you can hover over the apiary, and you can see the bar progress. And you can actually click on it too from here, I think. Maybe I need a little closer to click. Because what... There we go. When it gets low enough, watch it so you can grab that that queen when she turns into a princess, to grab that princess out of there.
Oh, so you may stand there and try to grab the princess.
We got a rune drone. Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Because when they breed, they sometimes give the offspring. So I just got my rune drone, but I need a rune princess. So you're not working out like I wanted to work out.
I was looking to see.
I missed my opportunity. Dang it.
Do what?
I missed my opportunity.
Uh-oh.
So you mentioned something.
I am so I don't want to stand here.
You're fine. You're fine. They're not biting. All right, I've got to go back and redo it because I missed the opportunity to get the rune princess because I got the rune drone. No, yeah.
Well, that's weird. I'm hovering over it and it says the name, but I can't right click.
You got to go step a little bit closer to right click, just a little bit.
I don't want to.
Right here. Anywhere but where the torch is. All right, I'm gonna go back over there and try. I'm gonna die if I try to go back over there and get another fairy princess. It was in a chest. Maybe that's close enough.
I needed. Oh, one of them doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm working on. Don't touch it.
Okay. I'm stepping
now we probably can make. Remember, speaking of Be Happy, we talked about earlier. What's the thing that we put on that prevented the bees from stinging us?
The apiary thing.
Do we have any of those?
I saw it. Yeah. Well, I saw it as an option.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's made from. All we need is a carpenter. We totally don't have that.
Totally don't have that.
Yeah. So. And some silk. Yeah. We totally.
Is there
don't
any
have
other
that.
way to do that? No.
Yeah, you go through the whole bee progress.
Johnstone anvil recipe.
No, we're not doing that. All right, let's see if I can run over here
Okay.
real quick and not die. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bees. I'm okay. Sneak up the backside.
So we need glass, bronze, and sturdy casing. And for that, we need Johnstone plates.
Okay, fairy queen. All right, come. Oh, I got a fairy princess. Hi, fairy princess. Okay, fairy princess, and a rock drone. What do I do with the rock drone?
Constone.
Did I give you the rock drone? Or are they in the chest?
You didn't give me any. I don't think.
Okay, hang on. Ow!
Let me see.
You're watching that bee?
No, I don't have any bees. What am I doing?
No, I was watching that one to catch her before she turns.
Oh.
Oh, she's got a little bit left. Okay, so I need a rock drone. I got a rune drone. Okay, I have a rock queen. Okay, well, we're hoping that when this... Well, maybe this will give us another rock drone. Because you need a...
So which one are you looking at? The queen? The hot queen?
The hot one is the one that we want to... Well, that's the only one that's in there, isn't it? The hot queen's on there?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that's the one
We're going to watch this go down. We're going to watch, like, the ball drop at New Year's Eve.
Yeah. It's very slow, though.
Because it's going to rotate out, and then it's going to put the princess and the drone in, and we want to snatch those out before they make another queen.
Okay.
If this works.
This is taking a long
time. I know, so we're watching paint dry here. Because I need a fairy princess and a rock drone, and the last time I got the rock drone was from a... Oh, from what we're doing, yeah. We got to mix the hot princess and the wet drone. So we have a... Oh, I got a rock queen. Is that the one that said... That's the one that said she thinks it's too hot, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
Okay, so we have the wet drone. We're trying to get the hot princess. We want this...
I wonder what happens if we put her in, like, a pool of water.
Oh, okay, she's coming out. She's coming out.
Oh.
Okay. She's going to rotate around.
Did you get it?
Nope, not yet, because it goes out of that side, and it's... Okay, there's the drone. And come on, princess. Come here. Come here. Got her.
I got her.
Okay.
Got her.
All right, put the princess back in there. Okay, so the hot princess... back in there.
Wait, put the princess back in there?
Yeah, put the princess back in there. And then I'm going to mix her with a wet drone.
Okay. See, why didn't it go that fast?
Well, they breed faster. Now, it still says hot queen in there. So this one, when this turns into, this is going to probably be the next episode because we got like 4 minutes left. When this one drops, it's not going to give us a hot or a wet. It should give us a rock princess and a rock drone. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna do the hot one over here again.
Well, do you want to take her out and analyze her?
No.
And then put her back?
No, I don't need to analyze her.
Okay. All right. So I'm wondering if I need to go to that bad place and see if I can find any of this other like rocks and stone and stuff. Maybe do that next episode.
You could try. I
don't know.
I'll sit here and watch paint dry if you want.
Well, I was going to say, because it's either that or we have to try to get some more bees.
Well, I'm about to put another hot one over here because I also need a rock one. So that empty one, stupid bees.
Okay. I was going to make one of those. I was going to make a hammer.
Okay.
No, I was going to make a hammer with that hammer workbench that we made last time.
Oh,
I was gonna make an iron hammer.
And I was gonna look up something real quick because we have sky resources in here, and that's another way of getting it. And usually there's a separate guide, but I can't remember what the button is. I thought it was G, unless it's teasing us.
I don't know. It's probably teasing us. Oh, I don't want to get that close.
There was a sky resources inventory. Backpack, better purchase. Oh, we got just little bits.
Oh, and I did fill up the charcoal pit, so we can get.
Well, we're gonna get a coal bee here soon.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted because I was gonna do a lot of smelting with the stuff we have.
It is okay. So Sky Resources is for the letter G, but it's got a conflict on it right now. So I'm gonna make my number pad 5, and I'm gonna teach you Sky Resources here in the next 2 minutes while we wait.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of cool stuff in Sky Resources. I'm watching these bees.
Powered hammer? Oh my goodness.
Okay. So, because that's the other way to get your tungsten is through Sky Resources. Okay, there we go. Number pad 5 was the hammerer, because it also talks about that whole the condenser we went through. Where is it? Sky. Oh, what was it? What's that stuff called?
For what?
I don't know. The stuff.
Okay.
The stuff.
The stuff. Sure.
Yeah. No. Wait.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Tungsten. That's what I'm looking for. Tungsten.
Okay.
We get It's not called tungsten. What is it called?
What? I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for.
The stuff to make the thing. Oh, the thing you're trying to make.
I don't. The flexible.
Thank you,
stuff?
flexible. That's the word I was looking for.
I was like, what? Use your words.
Light tungsten plate. Okay, hold on. I got this. This is going to tell us how to exactly do it. So the cauldron is what we're looking for. Sky resources 2, cauldron cleaning, crushed stone. Thank you. Good grief. Watching the bees too.
That was an adventure.
It was an adventure. Okay, so we're at the end. Let me see if I can find this real quick. We're at the end of the episode, and in between episodes, I'm gonna tell her how to do this. Crushed stone. Okay, you're gonna make a rock grinder on stone to get crushed stone. You put that in a crucible, and it gives you the materials that we're looking for. So we'll do that in between episodes, and if it gives us what we're looking for, we'll show you. But I'm gonna let Petunia talk us out of here while I watch paint dry.
Hey, Haley, I did something.
What you do?
Look, come down here.
I'm watching the bees.
Well, just come down here for a
Look,
second.
he's almost done.
It's all messed up, but
Okay, I'm coming down. He's almost done. What?
look, I made an AOE hammer. Look, do 3. You can do a 3x3.
Okay, now I'm stuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta
Hold
watch.
on.
Okay, I really am excited, but this bee's almost done, and
I know.
and we're at the end of the episode, so we'll come back with all the excitement of her destroying the floors.
I'm not gonna destroy this floor anymore. I just want to.
An AOE hammer. How'd you make that? Was that a thing?
It was it was in that hammer work table we did last time.
Oh,
It was.
Oh, we got the stuff. Okay, I'm watching it. Hang on. Keep going. Talk us out of here.
So yeah. So if you guys have enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to our channels or haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And why did I not get all this stuff back? Anyways, I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to play this pack or check out any of our social media or Patreon links, they're all down below in the description. And if you have any questions, comments, tips, anything like that, leave those down below in the comment section. We'd love seeing those, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. Sorry.
Okay.
I was trying to get through that without coughing. But yeah, check out all the links below if you haven't already. And if you're watching my view, check out Haley's. If you're watching hers, come check out mine. It'd be super awesome. And I just lost that cobble. You
didn't really want it. You didn't really want it.
So yeah, I didn't really want it. So do you have anything you want to add, Haley?
No, we're gonna learn about sky resources in between episodes, and then come back and show you all the stuff we know.
Yay, learning. Wait. Okay. So until next time, I hope you guys have a super blessed day, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.